All right, and we are back. Welcome to new Pac RAP, and we're about to talk about the games. Going to bring the fellas on right now. Mike,
Yo,
Jamal,
yo,
what's going on?
what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Not too bad, not too bad. So, what did y'all think of the game today? I guess we started off kind of sluggish, fought our way back, and then had the B team kind of make a valiant comeback. How did that comeback feel to you, Jamal?
Yo, I can't hear. I'm sorry. What was that, Lou?
I was just saying, how did that comeback feel to you?
It's breaking up, man.
Mike, how did that comeback feel to you?
Oh man, I don't know. Almost, I don't know. I ain't really care too much. I mean, it is what it is. Basically, I don't know. The game was already over for me. I mean, it was good for the guys that was out there, like Brandon Goodwin, and I know. I mean, I mentioned like Kevin. I feel like that's a little confidence thing or whatever. Um, I don't know. Like other than that, though, nah.
Nah. All right. Well, then I thought for my taste, I thought the offense looked like there's no cohesion being built, or there's no trust in where players are going to be. As far as like as far as the offensive flow goes, I thought that was very disheartening to see going into the fourth game. I thought it was worse than it was in the first and second game.
I agree completely. I agree completely. I would have liked to see a lot better cohesion tonight. I mean, we'll talk about some of the other things that we did see, but I would have liked to see a lot better cohesion tonight, man. Yeah, it's just like I
There was
said, we'll go further.
there was a lot of times where the players pulled up and they had the ball in their hands. They had no first or second or third option, and I thought that was definitely a disheartening thing to see. We before, at least, we found shooters, then they were open and we got open shots. This time we got a lot of people with their hands up looking for someone to pass to. So now, defensive wise, I think what I'm noticing this year is that John Collins is a bad defensive player. He has good effort and he looks good, but he has bad positioning. He doesn't do the work pre defense. He doesn't do the pre defensive work. What do you think?
His effort not there all the way either. I mean, I don't know if you like I said, hey, what's up, Linda? But if you listen to a lot of things I've said and pointed out, man, John, man, agree with you, suck on defense. Every time somebody talked about Trey bad defense, I was like, John is bad too. The reason why we're a bad team is, yeah, we shoot bad, but our two best players suck on defense. You're not going to go anywhere when your top two players, at least offensively, are bad on defense. Too many times, John, the stats he get, yeah, okay, but his matchup, no matter who it is, get just about the same thing, or they have a good night regardless. And it's that you can't do that. And then even so, during this time period, like just going to it, we not Trey so much about his defense. He heard that so much, but like anything I take away as a positive from these four preseason games, that I've seen an increase in Trey's effort on defense. If anything, a combination of that with the cohesion and the high turnover of players, new players and everything, shortened preseason and all this type of stuff or whatever, it's affecting his offense a little bit, and he'll figure it out. But I haven't seen that from John, at least. It's like I haven't even seen the improvement there, and I'm not seeing anything, and it's frustrating.
Well, and we'll get into Trey a little deeper later in the show. But specifically, you brought something up about this great effort that we're seeing from Trey. Do you think it's affecting his floater game? Do you think it's affecting his offense? Because his offense is
No,
a little off.
a little bit, a little bit. I feel like he need to. He's gonna have to do what he did his rookie season, basically, where he had to figure it out, when to shoot the shots and stuff like that. It's new level and when to pull up from deep. So what he has to become accustomed to now is that, okay, you're committed to trying to give a better effort on defense. All right. So now you understand what your legs and everything are feeling like. So he got to understand, because notice, like, Trey, I know myself. I'm playing basketball. Even if I'm bricking, you're gonna feel like, oh, that's good. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep shooting. But a lot of times, the issue, a lot of times, if you know how to shoot, is that you hitting front rim. You understand what I'm
You,
saying?
yeah,
Exactly. Curry had four steals, and that was in
you
the
know how
first
to-
half. Like, and that was off of effort, him jumping passing lanes and being there. Like, I'm extremely happy about that. But that's the thing, though. So therefore, his energy's been used there. So until his stamina and strength is to that level where it's there. But wait, he just got to know that he can't take those deep threes because his legs aren't there. Because rightfully so, he's giving it on defense. So it's like he need to lean more on that floater. Getting into the paint more, slow the game down, get down on his back, on his hip and everything, and floater, and pass off of that, and more catch and shoot threes.
So speaking of catch and shoot threes, one of the things that we were all kind of talking about in the chat is the coach. That a lot of attention in these four games, all of the heat has come straight to LP. How do you feel that he is equipped to handle this year?
How he's equipped to handle it?
Is this going to be a growth? We're going to give him a little bit of time to learn these guys too, right? We're not just going to throw him to the wolves after 4 games, right?
I mean, true, but I blame both. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I blame both sides, meaning the players and the coach. It's a lot of things that people get mad about, at the coach that I feel like it's on the players. It's the players' responsibility. LP isn't out there controlling Trey to make more energy, which got him 4 steals, which is he would have never did last year.
The urgency that they did not show, the crispness, they should have had scripted at least 5 plays to start the game off where they got at least 4 good looks at the basket. And that's how a good coach handles the next game.
But we know that's not LP. LP I don't think is an X's and O's guy or whatnot. The shots I feel like were there early on. It's just we had turnovers and we missed them. And in result of that, we wound up getting behind quick and early because Memphis got out on the break and Ja make, a few good passes and everything like that. And yeah, Trey needs to gain 15, 20 pounds. That'll come with him. Trey's still young. Trey's still young. He already, succeed and do well. So, but that's going to come with it. You're right. You do need to gain some weight, some more weight, but that'll come with it. He'll keep growing.
So the other thing is that I'm starting to notice that Reddish and Hunter are bad boys. And there's an argument to be made that in these 4 games, they might have been the best players on the team overall with effort and production.
Yeah, but today that might be coaching, but they should have attacked a little bit more off the dribble,
right?
Especially earlier on.
But this is my question about those 2 guys. Do you think that bringing 9 new players is going to stymie their development at all with not being on the court as much as you kind of envisioned last year?
No, I don't think so. This preseason has shown you already too that they're going to get their opportunities. You ask me, their opportunities are there. Like, to me, they're fine. The person who having problems is obvious is John Collins. Like, John Collins, I think his shots have gone down too. His attempts. It's a combination of multiple things. It's himself and that it's more people on the team.
There's a lot more second guessing than I've seen in a lot, in years in past. Every time everybody got the ball, there was a lot of second guessing. Just honestly, DeAndre and Cam Reddish, they even got caught up in that a little bit, but they were probably the most fluid as far as like soon as they got the ball, they knew what they wanted to do with it. But there was a lot of John Collins looks uncomfortable. Trey looks uncomfortable. I don't think Trey's played with a lot of scorers that demand the ball, and I don't think it's going to be as easy of a transition as we initially thought. I think he's a ball dominant player, and we saw how hard that was for an Allen Iverson type to not be able to perform at the levels that he needs to. So I'm looking for Trey to grow in a different way, not in a production way, but in a way to find how he can use his explosiveness and his quickness and scoring in order to help the team.
He's a different passer and better passer than Iverson was, and I feel like a more willing passer too as Iverson was. So a lot of his stuff was there tonight. He passed the ball and everything like that, but it was just bricking. We missing shots.
Herter's still a little too timid for me.
He is, man. But at the same time, tonight I feel like he played a little bit more aggressive at moments, at least, or he just shot the ball. But yeah, he can still be way more aggressive. He still is timid. To be honest with you, man, like I mentioned in this chat to you that Kev have all the skills in my opinion.
He's got the slide step back. He's got pullback. He's got everything. He's.
Just to be honest with you, like Kev a smooth white boy, man. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like watching him play ball or whatever, I'm like Kev smooth with it. Like when he really just get into his and like do him, you see it, you see flashes. I'm like, come on,
You
man.
want-
I
you
mean,
want
he's
him-
more fluid than DeAndre Hunter. Really would say
True.
crossing and switching from hand to hand.
Yeah, true. You want him on your team, but the problem, that with the person like Kevin Herter, that obviously I bet you he kills it in practice. The problem with him is that he gets in his head. I see him leave a lot of shots short. I see him leave a lot of left-handed layups short. I see him.
I know he'll probably be like, "Dang, supposed to make that. I'm supposed to make that." Like that's in his head, but you just gotta. I mean, you just gotta know you'll make that and then come down and jack that thing again.
When he doesn't have time to think, like when he gets the ball on a rebound, kick out, that's when he's at his best because he doesn't have time to think. When he's trying to play make, because a lot of the times that I'm seeing him do this is when we've put the ball in his hands, bringing the ball up the court, and he's thinking about playmaking, and it's just too hard for him to play. He's one of those guys that just doesn't process it fast enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm frustrated about too, man. We continue to try and make guys not point guards. I mean, we got Trae Young, but we've been doing this since, passing up on Chris Paul, man, since bringing Joe Johnson into here and Speedy Claxton not working and stuff like that, trying to make off-ball guys into point guards, and we just don't have so it's like, I mean, we won't have that issue when Dunn and, Rondo, they're like, they just didn't play tonight, but LP's gonna play them though. But he just waited too late to play Goodwin. Like Goodwin should have been playing as just regular backup point guard from the beginning, and not trying to force Bogey and Kev and all them to do stuff they're not supposed to be doing. They're supposed to catch and shoot the ball.
That's LP again. And I wanted to he does need to stop putting Herter back at point guard. I think he's proven that's not going to happen. But I did want to talk about something that happened in the game today. It was the little scuffle, and that brought me back to this little
yeah.
So we all remember this.
I tell you, I love it, man. I peeped it from the beginning. Like
Kevin Durant, all the greats.
I wish we had the play that happened today, though. But yeah, he don't like Grayson already.
And it looked like Trae initiated it this time too. And he kind of, I think he doesn't like Grayson Allen.
He don't like Grayson Allen. I don't think he like him.
He pushed him the second time too.
I don't know. He ain't start this one, did he? Grayson was up on yeah. I mean, he just got upset that he was off close. Nah, Grayson did the extra little lean with his head and stuff. That's what really got it. Other than that, Trae was trying to get untangled to begin with.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's go ahead and look at this. I'm gonna remove this one.
Say tonight one was like I said, I saw that as soon as he fought over the screen. Like none of that happens if Trae's not playing defense or if he's not giving effort.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And I don't know if this one's perfect. I don't know if this one's queued up, but we're gonna go ahead and add that one. Oh, it's already added. Nice.
It looked like it might be good.
Right. See there.
I gotta get it to the right spot.
So there's
right, here we
the
go.
push, another push, and then a shove.
See, that shove came quick.
Oh, dang, I missed it, man. Go back. Oh, no, the shove, I know why the shove was for, because they showed the one angle from the other side, like,
See there.
Grayson after everything, kind of hit him with a little extra something. But, I mean, it is what it is. What it is that Trae should get called out for. And I ain't going to lie that, like, it is what it is. I get it. He tried to trip, bro, at the end.
Suspended going into a season.
Did you peep that?
Shot.
What's that?
Did you peep Trae try to trip him at the end, though?
No, I didn't see that at all. Let's see.
Watch that. That's the part that the way I be talking should let you know, man. I be crazy on the court sometimes, but you gotta see what Trae does. It jump
In
like.
December, here's Reddish for three.
Let me see if I can actually.
First
Go
couple.
back to it. Like it's funny.
We talked about earlier.
I think I just got it here then.
But anyway, to talk about it though, if Trae's not fighting over that screen and everything like that, he doesn't get hooked or anything like that. Cause look, the hand Grayson off arm is all there trying to get him off of him.
The whistle.
If Trae don't fight through that, that's nothing that's happening. You know what I'm saying? And to me, you hook, I'm gonna push you. And I'll tell the ref later, like, hey man, you hooking on offense. So you start talking trash, I'm like, man, stop hooking on offense or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start whining about a foul. But throwing around that screen, Grayson hooks him. So that's what it gets. That's what gets Trae.
Yeah, and we all already know that Allen is a dirty player.
Well, I mean, hooking I won't call dirty, but it's just part of the game that offensive player does. It's just lame when a say offensive player hook you and then say they talk trash or something. After like, bro, like you clearly just hooked me, bro. Like I can't do nothing about that. And then a ref missed that call or something, that make you mad. But to kind of stop that or whatever, you do that. You do what Trey did, bro. You take one and do it.
I hear you. And Jamal, are you back with us technically?
Yeah, man, I'm good now, man. I appreciate
Hey.
Excellent. And so we're just gonna give you a little rundown. What did you think of the effort that the boys gave today? And who does that fall on, the players or the coach?
I think it's twofold, man. Because honestly, like you just played this team 2 days ago, so you already know the personnel, you already know what they do well. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you're gonna see them in what 10 days, 9 days, something like that. So you would think that pride would kick in. And this is what I said on my live video earlier. Like, you got your ass kicked in the second half, and you're gonna come back and give that kind of effort starting out. You already don't have any room to talk about, well, we got to work on this. Like, people are expecting this team to play better,
right?
Because of the additions and things like that. But honestly, I think it's twofold. The coaching, they clearly didn't make any adjustments from Thursday, and then like the players came out. I just felt like we started out just really choppy. Even with Trey, like he was really careless with the basketball starting out, and then defensive rotations were just not very good. And as you can see, we couldn't pull within like 5 points until like the scrubs came in the game. So that's on everybody, man. Everybody's got to look themselves in the mirror right now.
Well, then how long is this honeymoon period? Like, how long do you give it to where the fans are in this honeymoon phase with this team, where they still think everything's all shiny and good? Like, now
it's over with.
I don't think it's over with, because you gotta think about it. We still have, like, really, honestly, low key, our best defensive players have not played. You know what I'm saying? Rondo played a few minutes the other night, and then we haven't seen Chris Dunn. We don't Double O ain't playing. So I'm like, you still have players and personnel that we have not seen yet. So I'm not like totally just absolving them of what their play. It's been crap play, but we haven't seen this whole team play. So I'm gonna give them about to game 15.
Gotcha. And you may not have heard this before, but today it just seemed it seemed like we're moving in the opposite direction as far as understanding what we're supposed to do on the offense, because it seems like a lot of the times a lot of these guys were catching it and then not knowing where their first, second, or third option was, and it seems like the other teams are just catching it and knowing where their teams are going to be. Like we don't have that feel to our team yet at all. Now, and that's just what I saw. Now,
I think Lou, that a lot of that too, from what I'm noticing, is that half of our team is still in that Trey Young save us mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, get us a basket or create something.
Yeah.
And you got these other guys that came in and they know how to put the ball in the basket too. And it's like you got two systems fighting against each other, and we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just bad basketball right now. It's just bad.
Right. Well, I want to talk about this comment right here, because we did have an interesting starting five with Cam at 2. I honestly didn't like it because Cam didn't play any better, and I think he might be a good bench player this year. He might be the James Harden of the OKC back in the day, where I think his effectiveness will be being a starter caliber in that second unit, and I think he can do more damage and find himself a good role there. What do you think about the starting five we had today?
Yeah. It, like you said, it wasn't that much more effective. I was actually kind of surprised to see it, but I know LP at this point, he's trying to see what's gonna work. But I did like it to this extent. We did disrupt Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't do what he did the other night. So you look at it like that. We were defensively a lot more tuned in, but offensively, it wasn't anything that I was impressed with, at all.
What else? What else have you been impressed with though? Well, which one? What's the better starting lineup? so far?
What do you mean?
Nothing?
I like the one with I like the one with Bogey at the 2.
Bogey.
Yeah, I'm good with Bogey at the 2, and right now Hunter's playing a lot better than Cam. So I mean
Oh, Hunter's not a no. That's not even a discussion. Hunter's a starter. No, that's
well,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean that there was a debate at one time, and then like now we're seeing, and then it didn't help that Cam didn't play one game too. So, but Hunter he really stepping up. Like tonight was an off night for him, but yeah, I mean I'm with the lineup of Hunter at the 3, Bogey at the 2, and run it like that.
Okay, so that's what y'all like so far. I mean, I feel you. I mean, I liked it because of the defense. You know what I'm saying? I explained. I feel like the offense or whatnot and what happened. It's just, I mean, that just gotta be worked out. I feel like Trey kind of had some bad passes or tough attempts at passes or whatnot early on that allowed them to still, they get out on us. But yeah, to mention the comment from AJ about Collins and everything. Me personally, I feel like just everybody's starting to notice since this contract talk happened, because I feel like I've been pointing this stuff out for a while. I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, the flaws of John Collins, but everybody and then been talking about if we want to get to the playoffs and further than that. Like, as soon as we drafted Hunter and Cam, I was like, we need one of them to become number 1 or number 2. Like, I'll even admit that I don't know if Trey will be a full number 1 on championship team. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that could just be default because it's size. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It is what it is.
Exactly. But if he becomes like an IT, like Isaiah Thomas style, like number 3,
throwback IT.
Yeah, throwback IT from the Boston days, like where he just pops up. He's not a liability on defense, and he can give you 30 on a night.
Which is he's trying to be better at.
Right. I mean, I've seen Trey Young tonight. Like he was more locked in defensively, for sure.
Steals first half.
You can tell John Collins was thinking about a lot of things. I mean, his mind is, his head's just spinning. It seems like when he's out there, he's not as crisp as he's been and before. He's not even darting to the lane. It's like he's really, really having a moment where he's confused.
It's like every gets the ball, like he's thinking about what he should do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nothing second nature.
Decisiveness to it.
I feel like everybody is just noticing it. But he been doing that. If he don't catch that ball off a lob or it's just a break straight line, obvious or whatever, he thinking too much about it and he don't have the moves. Like even look when Gallinari got in the game, man. Ain't nobody double John Collins. Ain't no John Collins but the man no double team. Why Gallo being slow, old, all the bad stuff y'all said about him? Why he come in double team? Because he got skills and he's smart. If somebody else, he got post moves. You can't 1-on-1 him. Or you're going to die. You're going to get killed. And that's what he'll do when it's there. You feel me? So it's like, man, John, I don't know, man. He need to be working with Gallinari. At least like, hey, bro, show me some stuff, man.
Are you done?
At this point, though, like where are we at with John? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly.
He's losing money every time he's out there.
Yeah. I mean, look, every night.
Unfortunately.
What's that?
Yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, I say it's a bad look. Like he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not impacting the game defensively. You know what I'm saying? He let Ja Morant out hustling for a rebound.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, man, come on, man. I know Ja Morant got bunnies, but come on, man.
Hey, Jamal. You remember the training camp footage? You like DM me, and I told you I sent you with the eyes. I was like, John Collins getting that rebound took it from. That's just but that's translating through. So I'm like, come on, man, you can't let Solomon Hill come in and snatch that from you like that, man. You gotta get that rebound. Do Tom Bowles, get them off you.
That's basketball 101, man. Like 2 hands. If you ain't got it, man, tap it out. But that's
Jamal.
He rely on his athleticism a little too much. John Collins don't seek body first for going to get a rebound. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's how he get out of position, lose stuff. Like I don't know where he be at in his head, man. But he go space a lot of times. Like he just goes a lot of times, like within plays or whatever. If you like, just notice. Like to me, I feel like I've noticed that. And another thing I feel like he does, when he's on that wing part of the zone or whatever we do, or he's part of the wing. I feel like John, he misjudges how far he's helping off. like he overhelps a lot of times, and a lot of times when we notice, like when that ball be swinging and open threes happen, a lot of times it be John person, whatever. Or he like over came down into the paint. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And it just
year 4 for him. Is it year 4 for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, like, he's it's almost like he's just now realizing that defense is a part of playing basketball in the NBA. It's he seems really flustered out there, where like he's not fluid, and I hope that that's something that he can change by just going through the motions, playing basketball, with the team, and starting to pay attention to it. So hopefully we'll see just the dip, and then once he gets the feel for it again, his production will go back up. But if it doesn't, I think he's lost himself quite a bit of money in this year, and that's unfortunate.
I think he's gonna have to just play through it, man. I mean, because end of the day, like you still got a job to do. I mean, either way, if you don't get paid, what's the deadline? Like in a couple days?
Passed, yeah, or it's close to passing.
Yeah, like if you don't get paid by the end, it's like, okay, well, I know I didn't get my deal, so I'm gonna come out here and do everything that everybody's talking about. And
he get paid.
But
I don't want to say he ain't get paid. He gonna get paid.
What do you mean?
My bad. Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to say that he wasn't gonna get paid. I mean, he gonna get paid. Just I just remember a long time ago he made a mistake and said that M word.
Oh, really?
Oh, he was Max. I don't know what he
Max. Yeah.
No, I think right now he's a little less than Sabonis. If you want to be honest.
I was thinking that he should get more than Sabonis just because everything go up each and every year. But I'm like, man, I don't even know now, bro. Like I can give Sabonis the ball and let him go to work.
4 for 80, something like that.
Who's Sabonis?
Yeah.
It's like 77 over 4, I think. So I looked it up the other day. It was like I think came out about 19.
Yeah, that's about what we, if I were to pay him,
But Gallo got 20.
And Gallo deserves 20. John needs to just take what he can get or jump on a different team because he is replaceable. And I think if an Onyeka comes in, he can do what we need someone who can catch the ball and make a bucket for us. That's what we need. We need a guy with the back to the basket. When a team goes on an 8-0 run, we need either a pick and roll situation with those two guys, or we need to be able to dump the ball. If it's not Trey's night, to dump the ball down, and John Collins gets us a bucket or gets to the line. That's what John Collins needs to be if he wants to get paid.
Yeah, but it to your point, like year 4. So is he past the point where he can do that?
I mean, I say about 3-4 years. That's what they say, man. You're starting to be who you were gonna be. John's a good player, but we just talking about our team where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? He can't be our number 2 guy unless we just want to stay garbage forever.
Now, if we're thinking about, let's just play pie in the sky since we're on the JC situation. Let's say we decide to go a different way. How do you want that position filled? Do you want the European playmaking style power forward? Do you want the crazy athletic power forward, or do you want more of just the the more classical, Al Horford style power forward? Like, what do you?
I want to. Oh, if I could just say, well, yeah, like Jamal said, they should be gelling by February. Me personally, they need to get it together ASAP. It's a shortened year. We ain't got no luxury. But at the same time, reality of the situation will probably be about around February. You know what I'm saying? Where they really, really click it. But as far as like the future power forward, I like it to be like who Double O. I feel like it is a defender, rebounder, go like. I mean, sort of like not necessarily Clint, but somebody who can also shoot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can develop that though. But really, I want our center to kind of like swap it. I don't want that Euro 4. I want that Euro center. That's what I want. And you give me, what I'm saying, the 4 that's long and that can do multiple stuff or whatever, what I'm saying, defend multiples and get up and down and run and stuff like that. But give me that real big with some weight on, because I was bringing that up to y'all too or whatever. And same thing with like Jonas again. Like, Clint can do what he can do, but you get linked on all game. Then you want to think about series and stuff like that. Like, that wear you out. Like, shoot, man, I played plenty of guys bigger than me, and that don't wear you out. You can do what you can, play to play here and there, but the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't think Clint's our answer at center.
Is it me or did like Clint Capella did he get smaller when he came?
Bruh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't realize until we got him. I agree. Because I was going off after I think the first preseason. I was like, man, I swear he was bigger than that. Or I just underestimated these other guys or something. I'm like, hey, he's small. Like he's not that big.
He doesn't.
Really, Clint should be our 4 almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he doesn't have the skills to be a
was
forward.
back in Houston, but then I forgot when they played Golden State, all those series, like Golden State didn't really have no center. So of course he was in there eating, but now I'm like, man, you see him against Vucevic and then Valanciunas bro.
I think people underestimating the center position in the NBA now. Like I've mentioned it a few times to people. They're like, man, you don't really need a center. I'm like, nah, this is not the NBA from like 7 to 10 years ago where it was almost nobody. I was just sitting here thinking in the East, like, no, man, bro. I mean, Giannis the same size as Clint.
Yeah, he probably.
Brook Lopez is bigger. So we already gonna get smashed by them. Just some size stuff. You know what John doing? So come on, man. It's like, no, that's not gonna work. You see Orlando. Vucevic go crazy on us all the time. Jonas in the West, but that's still somebody. Jokic, Nurkic, all those guys. You got Embiid in the East. Who else? I mean, shoot. Who else? I'm trying to think. Like I said, Brook Lopez.
So how do we convert our roster to have 2 more taller centers?
It's probably not going to happen right now.
Yeah, with the rosters pretty much set. I mean, the only contract that you could probably move, I'm thinking right now, but but nobody.
Somebody mentioned Enes Kanter. What's Kanter's situation?
Portland, didn't
I think he's in Portland or Sacramento, one of those.
Yeah, he signed a deal with
Portland. Harry Giles moved teams. I would have loved to have kicked the tires on him.
Yeah, but they trying to see Bruno.
Yeah, I guess I like Bruno, but he's like Clint Capella, he's. I'm actually.
Like Harry,
I think for most nights Clint's going to do all right, but he's just one man, and we have nothing else like that on the roster, and I think that's going to be an issue.
Well, something that we losing with Clint though, man, is that when we swing that ball to the center at the top of the key, when those players are there and stuff like that, man, bro, nobody's coming out on him, man. They're far off. You know what I'm saying? He's way better than Alex Lynn, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff or whatever, and Deadman, but at least when they were out there, you had to come a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's no one near Clint. You know what I'm saying? Jonas was going way down. I feel like that part of the play shouldn't even be there, bro. It's like, man, that's just a waste or whatever. They know it's going to go. Nobody's going for that whatsoever. And it's just, I don't know. It's just a lot that I feel like they got to learn how to play with too. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Trey is kind of used to having that throwback to that center play there as well. You know what I'm saying? John is kind of used to that center staying out the way and staying all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But John ain't got no skills. So when you tighten the area up even more, John ain't got nothing to do. And that's what you see a lot of times. He hesitant and stuff like that because it's not as much space for him or whatever. And John, like I said, man, he don't even have basic 2 post moves, man. And it's frustrating for me to watch at least.
When you speak on it like that, though, I mean, to me, that is there is some player development piece to that because this is year 3 with our coaching style, and I mean, you know what I'm saying, you would think by now somebody would have said, hey man, because you got to get them, in my opinion, with a basketball player, you're gonna be what you're gonna be by year 5, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna all of a sudden, like Dwight Howard trying to shoot threes when he came here. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that. You are what you are by year 5. And John is in year 4. And he's the same player he was when he came here 3 years ago. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's gotten his jump shot a little better. I will give him that.
Yeah, he's got more efficient.
So do you give Jamal
facilitate, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to set him up for that. He can't create that on his own.
No, you're right. There's a lot going on there. So Jamal, while you're on the hot seat, what did you think, if anything, of the comeback? Are you gonna put any stock in that or?
my thing is like it'll look good to the casual fans, like the people that want to bang on the Hawks and they want to be like, oh, the Hawks got blown out. Oh, okay, the Hawks won, but
They just hit you up, talk trash off the
yeah.
box, bro.
But I mean, honestly, like anything I can take positive out of that was Kevin Huerter. He was leading that charge, so that's a good sign. I know I heard y'all when I was trying to do my little update talking about like being aggressive with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lou, man. Like he's definitely got to be more aggressive and assertive because he got all the tools, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he can dribble, he can shoot, he can drive. He's really decisive with the basketball. So it's not like he's a bad basketball player. It's all between the ears with him. And if you can get him to have the confidence of a Trae Young, or even, like even Cam has more confidence this year.
Mm-hmm.
If you can put that confidence in him, or even Bogey, you put that confidence in Kevin Huerter, the sky's the limit. But right now, with the comeback, I know them dudes are gonna fight because they're literally fighting for a job. But I'm just glad we won because I didn't want nobody on ESPN to the Hawks got blown out.
Yeah, that's where it was going.
Yeah.
It'll probably still lead with that. The Hawks, once getting blown out, won the game.
Yeah, for real. They like to do that.
Yeah, and I guess as we wind it down, I'll bring on the. What is this? Oh yeah, but I'll bring on the. Oh Jesus, now what's going on? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, so this is the season as we got coming up. So, what are going to be the first 10 games? We got the Bulls. Then we got this team that we just kind of looked really bad to. Then we got the Pistons, who are big, if anything, and then we got the Nets twice, which might be one of the top 3 teams in the league this year. Then that Cleveland team is hit or miss. They look Jekyll and Hyde to me. They're really early on in their rebuild, and the Knicks look good. Then we got the Hornets, who got LaMelo Ball, and then this is a tough way to start off. The worst case scenario is that we get off on a really bad start. How do you see this going down?
Ooh, so you said the Bulls. You said first 9 games.
Yeah, 10 games. First 10 games. I'll keep a tally.
Okay, all right. And their first game is in Chicago, right?
Yep.
Which being on the road, honestly, this year is not going to be
as.
Yeah. So I mean, but you still
got both
travel.
ways.
Yeah, you still got travel involved, and I would say we are going to win the first game. I will put that as a dub. Man, that Grizzlies game. Triple J gonna play?
I don't think they're projecting him to.
Just based on how we've been playing them lately, I'm gonna say that's a loss. That's a loss.
What you got?
Pistons. Oh man, who they got, man? I know they got
they got Blake, who looks good this year. Blake Griffin still. They got they drafted that Killian Haynes kid.
Hayes. They got Jeremy Grant. They got DeLon Wright.
They did just.
I mean, they like an old Hawks team. Me,
just a weird. They're weird.
They signed all them big guys too.
Yeah. I think they got Plumlee and also some other sorry guy.
I'm gonna make that a dub, man. I think we're gonna win that.
All right.
Back to back in Brooklyn. Are they both in Brooklyn?
How that happen, man?
Pretty much.
Well, that this year they said they're gonna have a lot of back to backs with teams because of the limited travel and stuff.
Which don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean,
well, the Hornets is a home and away.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, man.
I just wanted to make sure Linda gets her shout out or shot at Clint here.
Oh yeah, she gonna be on now.
He can't shoot. Linda probably seen what I seen. That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody nowhere near him, man. Ain't none of this happening this year at all, bro.
All right.
None of that.
So we are at the Nets. So what do you got at the Nets?
Since they're both in Brooklyn,
You don't want to say this hurting you so bad.
yeah, man, that's 2 losses, bro. That's 2 losses right there, bro.
All right. Now we got the last 5 games ending with the Sixers.
Okay. Cleveland, that's a dub. Knicks, I say that's a dub.
We got to get the Knicks game. This Knicks game is going to be so big.
Man,
we should do a watch party with that one.
Why do we have trouble with the Knicks, man? I don't know.
You don't know why?
No, why? I mean, what did they have?
Well, I don't know about this year, but John Collins suck on defense, man.
Yeah, that's why. Because
I know what's the name kind of.
They look good. I watched them. I binged NBA last night, and they look the Knicks when they're hitting their shot. Now Knox was hitting his shot.
Knicks not bad, man. They got some talent. And Mitchell Robinson, I like him a lot too.
We should have drafted him. Me and Aaron, the other captains in the chat. Me and Aaron were like, we get to draft Mitchell Robinson, and then we didn't. You know, I was just like, what are we doing? But yeah, no, I think a guy like Mitchell Robinson needed to be drafted by us. We needed a big man like that. But anyways, let's get back to your
what you got, Jamal? Knicks.
So he's got Cleveland, and then who do you got? The Knicks winning that or no?
I got us winning that game.
All right. So that's win number 4.
We're gonna split the Hornets games.
Okay. That's win number 5.
Yeah. And then the Sixers, the last one.
Yep. We 5-4 at this time.
Yep.
Ooh. That's gonna be a loss. I don't think we're gonna be clicking by that point. And then Embiid, yeah.
All right, so 5-5. All right, Mike, your turn. What do you got?
Got him 0-10.
No,
stop the preseason.
Stop it. Come on, you ain't got them losing
it. Yeah, I hope not, man. But the way them boys playing, man, I don't know, man. They just left a bad taste in my mouth, man.
Yeah, but you know, I think Trey is one of those guys that plays a little better, is a little more crisp as the season, as they get into a real season, and he feels like the game is worth something. He is one of them. He is one.
I mean, I'm not faulting Trey. It's nothing on Trey. I mean, he do got to he got to step his scoring up, man, or whatever. He gonna have to score, man. Like it ain't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to lean on them boys like everybody hoping or thinking. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because, Clint, the spacing or whatnot. So I mean, he got to figure it out. It's gonna take a minute or whatnot, though. So like I said, I'm hesitant. But anyway, let me go and do this rundown real quick, man. And before we get out of here, man, I wanted to see if we can try to catch that clip though. I wanted you see what I was talking about. Trey tried to trip Grayson.
All right, you talk slowly. I'm gonna try to find it here.
All right, so cool. The Bulls start off with. I already said we're going 0-10. I just gotta draw this out. So the first one gonna be I'm just playing, man. We're gonna win the Bulls. I think we'll beat the Bulls. With Trey's intense defense effort or trying at least. Kobe White, he's been pretty good and everything like that, though. But I think the difference there just be the point guard position. I feel like Clint should be able to dominate on the glass or anything like that against them. What they got besides Wendell? Anybody? Really?
No. I mean, they got some players, but I don't know about that.
Mixed bag. You say what, Jamal?
I thought you talking about just overall. You talking about like their bigs and stuff.
Yeah, they're bigs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't even think of one, man.
Yeah, they got Laurie, but he's the 4, you know what I'm saying? But John just can't let him go off of 30.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with John. It's like you either got a big or you got like a stretch 4 like a Laurie, like so you can't win.
Man, he better figure it out.
You better figure it out.
He gotta figure it out, man.
Game.
Right. So I mean, we can't win as like Hawks fans as far as what we want or whatever. John needs to figure it out. Memphis, yeah, man.
So did we win that game in Chicago?
Do we get it? I say we win Chicago. Memphis, we all agree on that one, man. We're gonna just say that's an L. Hopefully they surprise us and come out with some pride and just like win off that alone or something. But Detroit, I'm gonna give us a W against Detroit.
All
I'm
right.
not even paying attention to home or away.
What about,
Yeah, I'm not even paying
what about
attention.
these Brooklyn games?
You say what?
So what about these Brooklyn games?
Oh, the Brooklyn game.
Mm.
I was like, wish and hope you'll win one though, but those would be those L's.
All right, what do you got for the Cleveland one?
The Cleveland game, man.
You're not gonna put us in the W mark.
Dang, I don't want to seem like a pessimist or something like that. But like I said, man, I'm over here. I mean, I'm giving us W's just to keep from saying 0-10 real talk. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I can make a case us losing all these games. That's just me. Like,
Okay.
they gotta step it up, man. Coaching gotta step it up. A lot of stuff just gotta get a lot better, man. But the Cavs, based off like last season and stuff like that too, I don't know. The Cavs playing, man. Okoro's nice. I mean, they got Andre Drummond. They got I mean, what's their names? Them young boys. Basically, when they see our young boys, them boys ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? They go at us. So they gonna have to be ready on defense, man. I give us a W though, because we're gonna come off back losses, and I feel like a Bulls gonna fight for that one though. The Knicks, I'm giving us the L against the Knicks.
Okay.
Last game I saw us play last year live was against the Knicks, and John Collins guarding Randall or something like that. Not a good look. That's not gonna go well.
All right, now we got 2 games up against the
The
Hornets.
Hornets.
LaMelo.
Le Hornets.
I mean, we pretty much have to. I say we squeeze both of them out.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! So now you got us in the same position, 5-4 going up against the.
Yeah, with the probably a L against the Sixers.
Okay. So then both y'all got us going 5-5. I am not going to make a prediction, but I do have that clip queued up, so we can go there, because then I did have one last thing I wanted to talk about that's a little more fun, and but I did. This is for Mike here, so let's go ahead and clear that.
You gotta watch. That's what I'm saying, man. The only people who can notice stuff like this is like probably been in this situation.
All right, here we go. You ready?
But watch it all the way to the end, though. This is hilarious.
They were
But anyway, good fight over the screen, Trey.
in second half advantage.
I wish we could slow it down.
This is going to go through what they did, so it's going to go through the slowdown, all the different angles.
Okay.
Either
You
team.
just did the other angle a little bit more.
I know it's gonna watch
They got mad towards the end, though. Really, he's like, "I'll bump all this now."
And then for whatever reason, then
And then
continues
there's
to
a
just
little
push
shove.
Grayson Allen. I didn't.
You see that little leg?
Why Grayson?
I did see him kind of kick his leg out,
This is the second
You
game.
guys see it.
Second game.
but he's not happy with
Some of
it.
that you start to see.
Nah, he's not. I thought they showed another angle one time.
And did you see?
But I feel,
It's right here.
He go to angle. He go to angle. Watch all the way to the last step.
And I think we're gonna have
Happy.
technical.
I did kind of see it. He does kick his right leg out. He said he
If
does.
you can see it smoothly or whatnot, Trey kicks that leg out.
but you know what though, man?
Ah, look how you saw it was sticking out.
See, look at that hook though.
No, I know. That's what I'm laughing about. But watch Trey,
I
like he
think
go
what it
push
was
him.
like, okay, so he fouled him, and then as he was hooking him, the hook didn't quite happen, and so he got
Yeah.
elbowed. And I think
Yeah.
Trey's having a frustrating start to the season, and,
Mhm.
and he took a little exception to it, and
Hey,
then
He
I
was
mean,
waiting.
as he should. I
he
would.
pushed it right here is when he made the
Look at
decision.
that, though. That was
What?
years worth of, like, you know what I'm saying, like built ups.
And then this is what you're talking about right here. See, their legs are a little collided, and Trey notices that, and then he kind of just flicks that leg too.
Is it?
Yeah. Because he knows how Grayson is, though. He already know what Grayson's trying to do. That's what he's about.
Situation.
I'm not mad at Trey at all. It's just hilarious to me. I'm like, oh, that's funny because you know how you do slick stuff or whatever. You already pushing them down. You're like, I'm tripping you up too on the way down. Like, get off.
That other one. So, all right, I got about, let me see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. I got 23 ex-Hawks players that I'm gonna run through their names, and I'm gonna ask y'all, who would you want? Money's not an issue. Who would you want back on this team? All right, so we got Tayshaun Prince in the Nets. We got Al Horford with OKC. We got Mike Muscala with OKC, Jeff Teague in Boston, Kyle Korver. I think he's a free agent right now. Lou Williams as a LA Clipper, Paul Millsap balling in Denver. I think Damari Carroll's out the league. I did look for him. Dwight Howard, Kelly Oubre. I don't even know where he is. I think he's in Sacramento. Trayvon Graham is with the Bucks. Charlie Brown, I saw him with the Timberwolves. Omari Spellman with the Knicks. Tim Hardaway with Dallas. God, he looked good on this team. Mike Scott with the Sixers. Jabari Parker also at Sacramento. Kent Bazemore. I went ahead and threw Carmelo Anthony in here just to get a chuckle. But Glenn Robinson III in Sacktown. DeAndre Bembry. Alex Len, Dennis Schroeder, and Ish Smith. Those are the only players that I could think of. Any of those guys would you want on this Hawks team?
Mm.
Who you got, Jamal?
So, with the team currently constructed,
Yes.
okay.
Oh,
Honestly, man, y'all gonna laugh at me.
It's gonna be Alex Len.
Laugh at me. I'll take back Al Horford.
Oh yeah, that's kind of who I was thinking of.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it for a second. I'll tell you. No, I don't want to say it. I'm saying I'll tell you Hofer. It'd be like the 10th option though. But no, I just playing. But that's an indictment, bro. I feel like on John, man. I'll take Millsap. Once he said Millsap, and I was thinking, I was like, it'd probably be Millsap before Horford though. I think Horford because he'll just stay solid or whatever for the most part. Even though his solid these days even worse than solid used to be, man. Like Horford, he close to getting you like 2 and 3 a game or something. It's like, come on, bro.
Hey, remember
he's too big for that. He should be able to get like 2 rebounds a quarter or something.
Hey, Mike.
Mike. For no rebound.
Hold on. Remember when y'all remember when he caught that rebound and put that shit back in to win that series against Washington?
That was great though.
And
that was great.
His words. That shit never happens to us.
But that's a Horford type play though.
It was so Horford.
That was the funny thing about that play though. What was really funny about that was that year, like it was like 3 or 4 straight buzzer beaters in just our Eastern Conference thing. Like I think D Rose made a buzzer beater, LeBron made one, then Paul Pierce hit that, that one on us, and then we get a putback. You can't even like pop that up.
Yeah. So it was missed, right? It was a Dennis Schroeder miss, if I remember correctly, right? It was somebody missed.
Paul got a piece of that. He got a piece of it.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I was gonna say I'd take like old Horford for sure. Like Horford with like the early 2007 playoff team, like really rookie, young Al Horford. Like I'll take that one on this team.
So nobody's Dwight Howard.
No.
Dwight. I mean, not Atlanta Hawks Dwight. I think Orlando Magic Dwight. All day, every day.
Nobody's Tim Hardaway. I thought Tim
Hardaway probably like my third option behind Millsap, then probably Horford, then like maybe Tim Hardaway because I don't really feel like we need a perimeter scorer. The problem is that I don't want to say it, but the 4th position, and then 2, I feel like Millsap played better defense than John Collins. Still, even being older or whatever, not jumping off the building and anything, he got better use of his hand, his body position and stuff, and we can still give Millsap the ball to get some points from here and there. I don't even care if it's just 10 a game. It's the threat that he can get it and do it. It's like we just need more from him.
Yeah, with this team, like I would be looking for a big body.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we ain't had none worth it on the ex-Hawk list, though. We had no center worth it.
Mutombo.
They can stay gone. On Mutombo, see, if you're talking about all-time Hawks, but, it's easy pick. They gone.
Well, so do y'all have anything, any websites y'all want to plug real quick before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I can plug my stuff real quick. I should have had one in front of me, but yeah, I do. I have a website. I do like custom apparel, just general logo design, stuff like that. I don't sell this shirt anymore, but I do shirts like this. It's like a little Dominique shirt. I ain't trying to make no more apparel with people's faces on them because I ain't trying to get sued because I know Dominique don't play that. So everything is just custom. I have a shirt right here.
About to choke.
Mike, you'll appreciate this one, Mike. You know, I know you Demond had a heated debate about MLK, you know, so I had to this one for the culture right here, you know.
Very nice.
And
these can be found.
You can find me on IG at the Originator brand on IG. Do all kind of logo design and custom apparel. Hook it up for you.
Is it Originator?
Originator.
Is it like that?
What's that?
Is it like this?
Native.
Oh yeah. ORIGANATIVE brand.
Native, gotcha. So
yeah. It's like it plays off the word originator. So the last part is GA native.
Gotcha. That's nice. See, I like that. Well, next time we're gonna have all that information already loaded and ready to go. And Mike is the brilliant marketer himself, so he's already got his alias already on the screen. But Mike, you got some threads too, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at ArcAlien. Link to the website and stuff to order. Garments, merchandise, T-shirts to art prints, artwork, and everything like that. Got some hoodies and jerseys on the site right now. You see some behind me. You can find me on Instagram too to get to location page as well. It's the Art Embassy, Art Embassy ATL, located in Avondale Estates. But just reach that too for some original artwork from local artists here in Atlanta. Some sneakers, clothes. Come here, do some graphic design work, anything like that. Just all around art studio.
So they can just get at your boy, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And here at the Barclay Studios, we are brought to you by the Flickwick, and you can go to shop.flickwick.com, and I'll see if we have that guy going.
The utility knife with the lighter.
I'll show y'all here in a second. Let me get them their proper plug. Oh, I guess I'll take that off. All right, I'm gonna have to create a new one. Yeah, but it's a hemp wick lighter, and for some of the people that smoke cannabis and stuff like that, they don't want to smoke butane. And the other thing, it conserves the butane, so it's also like a survival, which we might need it with the way 2020 turned out.
Man, yeah, we got 12 more days of this stuff, man.
And then it just all goes back, right? Like it's just magical. Like
but I seen a joke that said like on 12/31 it's gonna go to like 13. It's not gonna go to 2021, it's gonna go to like another month of 2020.
Oh man. So yeah, so this device here, you just kind of light the wick, get it lit, so then you don't have to spend any more butane, and you can use it. Women can, girls can, light their candles with it, and then the cool part about it is you can just put it right back down, and then it's already out, so you don't have to worry about the safety risk. And they sponsor the show, so if you like the show, definitely show love to the sponsors. Show love to your guests. These are your boys. They bring you the whole group as an alternative to talk about your boys, the Hawks. And so we're going to try to do it all throughout the year. And, these guys are super busy. So whenever they give up the time, I love it. So, join us next time. Cheers, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Take it easy, man. Go Hawks.